Just in time for the holiday, Phantom Fireworks has opened a brand new showroom in Lorain County. The former Quaker Steak and Lube in Sheffield Village is now a fireworks store. David Greenberg joins us live right now. David, they've got everything to really light your holiday up.
They do. They definitely do, Danita. And as we showed you earlier this morning, they have probably thousands of fireworks to choose from here. But right now we are talking about safety because if you're going to partake in some fireworking, we're going to have to make sure you do it safely. So we're back here with Chloe once again from Phantom Fireworks, and we've kind of got this whole display here set up for us, Chloe. You were telling me the rules of it. Why don't you just take it away?
Yeah, so safety is Phantom's #1 priority. And we obviously like to, we have a very strong commitment to that. So something I like to use, and we like to use at Phantom, is the A, B, C, D, and W, so fireworks safety.
Okay.
So adults only, brace your items, common sense, distance, and water.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go through those individually then?
I would. Well, let's do it. We've got the whole display here.
Absolutely. So adults only. Children should never handle the fireworks. Adults should be in charge of all supervising.
That's right. Danita, get your notepad out, especially you, Matt.
Brace your items. So as you can see in this picture here, you want to place a brick, 2 bricks, or some sort of stabilization device there to, help stabilize whatever upright item you have, a tube like we have here.
Right.
And then making sure you're placing those bricks on the front and back so that if it were to tip over, it's not going to go right at your audience.
Right. That's the biggest thing. And unfortunately, I've been in a situation like that where, you're around fireworks and it tips over and all of a sudden it starts going everywhere. And you've seen videos and stuff like that, so that's the last thing that we want to happen.
Right, and that's why we push safety so much, because we don't want to see any of those
Absolutely.
incidents, obviously. We also have some safety pamphlets. So we make sure to staple one of these to every customer's receipt. So if you make a purchase, our cashiers are going to make sure to staple this to your receipt. And then inside, you're obviously going to find a lot of safety tips. And then, again, I like to direct everyone to our website, fireworks.com. You can find a full list of safety tips, laws, regulations, everything is right on fireworks.com.
Yes, all right. So we got the A, we got the B, C, common sense.
Absolutely.
It sounds common, but it's not all that common. So walk us through some of the things we should know.
So you got to follow your local and state laws, read the directions. Obviously, in the name, use common sense. Something I really like to hit on is to save the drinks until after. I think that's a really big one. We want to not mix alcohol in fireworks.
That's right.
So,
or have one person who's designated your DF, your designated fireworker.
Yes.
All right, so what comes after C, D?
Yes, distance. So
distance.
Phantom likes to recommend a minimum of 150 feet from any aerial item. And obviously that is just to keep your audience safe.
For sure.
Keep it, the display away.
Absolutely.
And then water is also huge.
Yeah.
So we think
right there.
Yes, a connected hose is best. But a bucket of water or a fire extinguisher will also suffice. You can also be redundant and have multiple sources of water.
So let's have the bucket of water and the hose.
You can't do too much.
You can fill it up back and forth, make sure we're extra safe. I really hope that you guys all learned something, and if you didn't learn something, I hope that you at least were appreciating this presentation of safety, because that's really what it's all about here on July 4th. We want to have a good festivity, and we know too many unfortunate stories of people who have lost fingers or toes or whatever because they were not safely practicing fireworks. So we want to make sure that we're doing it as safe as possible.
You are so right, David. Safety is first. You want to have a good time, but you got to be safe. Thank you for the presentation. Doing a great job out there this morning.